G'day guys, Bert Burger here, Sunova.Surfboards. Today we're going to be talking about the point break. Okay, so I'll give you a quick look at it. I'll just tilt it up to the camera so you get to see the outline there. Okay, so this particular board, 12 foot, 32, 200 litres. Okay, so I think before I sort of talk about the point break, I have to talk about the search. Okay. So realistically, this board evolved or grew out of the search. Okay. So what ended up happening was we had customers that said, look, I paddle out like 4 or 5 kilometers to go catch a wave. And a lot of the times on say a smaller performance SUP, a long paddle is just difficult. And so when you go on a long paddle, you want a nice cruisy, easy board to cover ground, but then you get there, you still want something to perform. So at the time, that type of circumstance, crew were preferring to use the search because they could take it on long paddles, but then when they got on a wave, it still would perform. So it was kind of like, okay, what people were wanting was pretty much all something that paddled like the search, but then when they got on a wave, they just wanted a little bit more surfability. So what we ended up doing is we pretty much all took the search. We went from 14 foot down to 12 foot. We went from 30 inches out to 32, and that just gave the board a little bit more of a surfboard look and feel. And then you see that we've just gone from a single fin in the search to the 4+1. So that enables you to set it up with side fins. And so the difference there is if you've got a side fin, if you lean into a turn, it's just going to engage with the water and help it redirect and pull into a turn better. And so the whole idea is we've given the board a bit more surfability, but still has the ability to kind of almost like a touring board, cover a lot of ground. And then that's where the name kind of came from as well, the point break, specifically because we did have one customer who was in the middle of a bay and he would paddle out to a point, and that was his circumstance. So it's like, okay, it's got a name. So that's pretty much well it. Big, fun board, 200 litres. Almost has some touring characteristics because of its size. It covers a lot of ground, easy to paddle, easy to catch waves on. Once you get on a wave, okay, it's a big board, so we've tried to build in a bit more surfability. So that's the basic rundown on the point break. So I'm sure somebody's going to love it.